guys, it's Shannon. You guys had asked me to do a 50 random questions tag thing. Why not? Except for I haven't looked at a ton of these videos, but I looked at some of them and I found that like a lot of them were like mainly like being funny, and I really like want you guys to get to know me. I'm the type of person that says things that most YouTubers don't say. You're probably gonna hear a few things that are different. I have been to a mental hospital 16 times. And I'm not exaggerating. I wish that I was lying when I said that, but I'm not. That's definitely something random about me that you probably didn't know. Number 2, I broke my back in a car accident when I was younger, and I was actually paralyzed from the waist down until they did my actual surgery. There was a piece of bone that was pushing on my spinal cord, and it was causing me to lose feeling from the waist down. So once they did that surgery, they were able to remove that bone fragment, and by the grace of the heavenly gods, I am able to walk. Number 3, I am a licensed EMT. I'm also a licensed phlebotomist. If you don't know what a phlebotomist is, it's basically the people that draw your blood. I went to nursing school, but I never finished. I did porn for 8 years. I was a stripper for 4 months. I would rather watch YouTube than TV. I went to cosmetology school. I also went to esthetician school. When I was 12 years old, I wanted to be a pediatric oncologist. I love to paint, as you can see in my background here of my art wall. I am allergic to more things than you can wrap your head around. I guess my body's just super sensitive to everything. I've never been able to hold a 9-to-5 job. I probably never will. My favorite number is 16. It is my birth date number, and it was also my dad's race car number, so I just love that number. My parents got divorced when I was 8 years old. I was physically and emotionally abused by my stepmom most of my childhood. I was sent away to a rehab/boarding school for all girls in Colorado when I was 15 years old. I like to tell people it was a boarding school, but really it was a lockdown facility for all girls. I collect Pez dispensers and those old plastic lunch pails that are like those square lunch pails. I love them. One of my favorite things to do is thrift store shop. I love shopping at thrift stores. I will only wear soft clothes. If it's like uncomfortable, I won't wear it. I have to have soft things on my body. Normally people will go and get their hair done like in whatever the style that's going around, like right now it's like ombre or whatever. Well, like my whole life and even up until now, I will purposely do the opposite of what everybody else is doing because I like to be different. When I paint a picture, it always turns out to be like a disturbing picture, even though like I don't plan for it to be. As you can see in the background, most of these pictures are very disturbing. I just can't help but to paint disturbing shit. What can I say? I was kicked out of almost every school through junior high and high school. Like literally I was kicked out of like 3 different junior highs in the 8th grade. That's possible because it happened to me. I have a chocolate obsession, and now that I'm vegan, I have a vegan chocolate obsession. I've been vegan now for 8 months. The first YouTuber that I ever watched on YouTube was Candy Johnson, and I still love her till this day. I've always wanted to go to Thailand. When I grow up, even though I'm pretty grown up, I want to get married and have 2 kids. I never thought that anybody would ever like want to marry me because I did porn, but still not married, so I don't know. My first pet was a Dalmatian, and her name was Inga. When I was little, I wanted to be a model, and I would pose like very sexy in my pictures for being a little girl. I have a weird obsession with disturbing things, objects, and stories. My favorite television show is American Horror Story, and my favorite season is Coven. One of my favorite movies of all time is Girl Interrupted, and I think it's because when I was younger, when that movie came out, I was able to relate a lot with Angelina Jolie's character. I love to buy stuff on Etsy. I love anything that's handmade. I hate traveling alone. Absolutely hate it. Ugh. My favorite holiday is Halloween, and my second favorite holiday is Christmas. I feel absolutely gross if my nails aren't done. Thankfully, they're done right now, but yeah, I do not like not having my nails done. I don't know, I feel dirty. I once partied in Vegas with Chuck Liddell, Ron Jeremy, and 12 Marines. I haven't done drugs since I was 17 years old. I have a drug phobia. I've overdosed 3 times from drugs, which is probably one of the main reasons I have a drug phobia. The first porn movie I ever made that scene ended up going into the Paris Hilton sex tape, which they made a DVD of it called One Night in Paris, and that was my first scene ever that they put into the bonus footage of that DVD. I was on Howard Stern, and I was so scared to go on Howard Stern because he had like a reputation for being mean to people, so I was like so scared and nervous, but he was like so nice to me and said I was pretty, so that was a really good experience for me, and that always makes me really happy. I've had 3 nose jobs. I've been on the cover of multiple men's magazines, including Hustler magazine. I used to date the heir of Charles Schwab. I've been writing a book about my life for the past 3 years and it's still not done. I hosted Playboy TV for a couple years. I really want a cabin in the woods, like in the middle of nowhere, where if I ever feel like I just want to get away from civilization, I can go there and paint. Sometimes I just want to go to a place where I can just be creative and get inspired and just, you know, be away from people, because sometimes that's really nice. And noise pollution kills me. And my last one is that I just wanted to say that I am truly so grateful for YouTube and all of the people that follow me on YouTube. It's really hard for me to make friends in real life because of my past and some of the things I've done, and so it's really nice to be able to know that I have friends all over the world that know me for who I am and really love and support me for the person that I am. So I just want to say thank you so much, and I love you all.